Hi everyone. I am going to feel kind of crazy giving this message, but I'm only the messenger, praying that those that have ears to hear can, relate to it and make measures to do what needs to be done in their lives to make things better. It's all about making things better. Okay, today is April 24th and 2020. We had a tornado warning, a tornado. And yesterday I gave a message regarding God had me to speak on letting the people know about flushing the bodies out. Flushing different things out so we could so the newness can come in on a firm, solid, clean, fresh foundation. New attitude, new people, new places, whatever the case may be. New mentalities about certain situations, new jobs, who knows. But anyway, that was yesterday. The message was to flush out. This morning, about, as we could see, it says 5:48 a.m. A urgent message came over regarding what it says, regarding tornado warning in this area till 6:15 a.m. Take shelter now. Expiration 4/24/2020, and then we got options. This was on my little government minute phone, but it's like, wow, I heard God so loud in this message. The first thing that got my attention is the time, 7:02. See, we have the time, 7:02. And then we have the date, April 24th, 20, 4/24/20. So we got 2 4s, 2 2s, and a 0. And then we got 5:48. So we have 3 4s, a 5, and an 8. These are things that I'm hearing God so loud in my spirit. Messages, signs being given from what we're looking at, what we're hearing. The Most High is speaking out. The universe, the angels is speaking mightily during these times through signs and, things that we could look at and just see what God is saying. And then we have urgent. Again, it's urgent. This is urgent. Okay? Then we got imminent threat. Imminent threat. And then we got extreme. Emergency alerts. Tornado warning. Take shelter now. Expiration 4/24/2020. And then options. Let's see if I can interpret what I feel like the Most High is saying in this message that I received from my little minute phone, government minute phone. The first thing again I noticed was 7:02. So if it's 7:02, okay, 7. Here I go with my little cards. I'm no tarot reader. I'm not a psychic or whatever. I'm just doing where my spirit leads me. I'm just going with the flow. I can be used in whatever manner is being chosen for me. So I claim all of the above because I claim I am God, and which all of us should be claiming. But again, we're noticing the time, 7:02. Okay, so pulling out my cards, I have, okay, where we are, 7. Okay, now the 7 to me is meaning, let me see if I can put it down and zero in on it. Would that work? Nah. Oh, okay, there we are. Okay, let's just take it as it is. We have the 7. Now, the number 7 has always meant a godly God number. You know, the spiritual meaning to me, what 7 is always, I even have 7 tattooed on my arms. You know, it's God. It's representing the spiritual awakening, the acknowledgement of God in your life, acknowledging that God is with you, that you are God. So this lady holding the number 7, or this energy holding the number 7, and remember we got the urgent message at 7:02. So 7 is saying to me, God is calling the universe, the angels, the ancestors. They're calling our hearts. They're speaking to our hearts. They're speaking to our spirits. And you see the star. There's a star up under the 7. This is coming from the divine. This is coming from the universe. The Most High is speaking, is calling for the hearts, the spirits, the minds of people to get out of self-deception. Let me see if I can pull it up. Get out of self-deception. We can't keep deceiving ourselves thinking that this system that we're standing on, or our different reasonings that we're standing on, is sustainable. We're fooling ourselves. We're deceiving ourselves. We have to face reality. Face the reality that it is not good for us. This thing that we're standing on, that we're believing in, that we're trusting in, people, places, things, if it's not bringing pure happiness and joy and peace, if it's not coming from your spirit, we're deceiving ourselves, and we're living a deceptive, not sustainable, sufficient, all fulfillment life. We need the fulfillment of life. The universe is pleading, reaching out, urgent. And then 7:02, the 0, we know that the 0 is going to represent, that's the completeness, the divine, the eternity, the infinity, the beginning, the end, the infinite, the universe. That's the source. 0 is the source, is the emptiness, the everything, the nothing. That is the source, 0. And we have 2. Okay. The number 2 Okay, now the number 2 is, again, if we're depending and leaning and trusting the different things of life, we see we have no grip, we have no solid foundation. Again, the universe, that star, is calling for us to submit and say yes to the call of this switch. The reasoning, the foundations, the jobs, the food, everything we're trusting in is tumbling, throwing us off. We're miserable trying to keep up with it. It's not for us. The universe is calling. These situations are too big for us. We're thrown off anyway. It's not giving us the fulfillment of true life. Drop the circumstances, the situations, the ways of this world. We can't trust it. We can't depend on it. We can't lean on it. It's throwing us off. How much more do we need to keep throwing us off? And let's see what else is on here. So we got urgent, and these are urgent messages. They're urgent messages. The universe is calling us to accept the transition, to follow our hearts. He's speaking, the universe is speaking to each and every one of our hearts. Everybody has a heart. Just like everybody has blood, bone, marrow, veins, arteries, whatever. We all have a heart, a spirit that can say yes at any time if we're sincere. Okay, the next numbers I see on here, again, this is urgent. The other numbers I see on here is 502. 548. Oh gosh. Okay, let's look at the fours. We got 1, 2, 3. April 24th, 548. And then there's another 4 down further. But let's see what the number 4. So we got about 3 or 4 fours. Now this 4 here, the universe is calling us to stand on top of our situations, to keep following our intuition. And you see, it's the heart. We got to accept this in our heart, in our spirit. And we'll be on top of the world, on top of the situations that will pull us down and keep us in negative, low vibrations, unhappy, mad, anger, bitter. No. We follow our heart, follow our intuition, follow the spirit, the leadings of the spirit, and we will keep rising above the situations of this world. All of the different things that keeps coming every day after day. It's different situations this world keep throwing at us. We losing jobs. The food is no good. Diseases and viruses and We've got to be able to there's something that we can be on top of this mess. And that mess is following our heart, following the leading of the spirit. So we could be on top and keep rising above the situations of the world. That's the 4. The other numbers was, what was it? 4, 24. Okay, we did the 4s. Now 5. Again, the 5. Let me see if I could just do it in here without moving the no. Okay, the number 5 is, again, this came at 548, meaning these 548, I think that, yes, 548. These 3, 548. These 2, 5 and 4 are calling. 5 and 4 are calling. The 8s. It's right in front of our nose. The star, the universe is calling. The answer is right in front of our face, right in front of our eyes, right in front of our nose. We can smell it. Unless it's blocked, we can see it. Unless it's blocked, we can hear it. Unless it's blocked. Maybe you'll start growing your hair back. We give in, say yes, if we accept the permission and give the permission to start following the ways of the universe so we can rise above the situations of this world. So we could stay as diamonds. Become a diamond. Become where you can rise above the ways and things that try to hold you down in this world and receive true life. Okay, let's see what else caught my attention in here. Again, this is urgent, imminent threat. Aren't we in imminent threat now? What does imminent mean? Where is my phone? Let's see, what does this meaning, imminent? One moment. Meaning of imminent.
Here's the definition of eminent: of a person famous and respected within a particular sphere or profession.
Okay, that's the wrong imminent. That's E-M-I. Let me write it out. That's the wrong imminent. I want I-M-M-I-N-E-N-T. Okay, imminent. The meaning of imminent is about to happen. What is about to happen? We have urgent, imminent threat. And then we see the word extreme, emergency alerts. This is the message God has given me to give to the people. Yes, it came in the natural as a tornado warning, but I have to give it as the Most High, the universe, the spirits is telling me to say urgent, imminent threat. It is about to happen. Extreme emergency alerts. What is about to happen? Tornado warning in this area till 615. Did I forget those numbers? I didn't look those numbers up. Okay? Those are other important numbers. I bet if we looked them up, they'll be saying a whole lot. You know? And then it says, take shelter now. Where are you going to take shelter now? You're going to take shelter by following your spirit, your intuition, your heart. We've got to become awakened to spiritual matters. Everything is not only natural in this 3D. There is something other than us in control. And to be able to take life so we can have a fulfilled, abundant, happy life, we've got to take shelter now. And then we have And there is an expiration. Oh my gosh. There is an expiration. It is not going to be, this call is not going to keep coming and coming and coming. There is an expiration. And the way I'm feeling, the expiration is like, I'm telling you, we think we have time. We think we can procrastinate. No, you need to be making decisions at the present now. This is urgent. This is imminent. This is extreme. This is emergency. This is alerts. Take shelter now. Decide and do what you're going to do now. There is an expiration. But the way all these urgent, extremely emergency, imminent threats, take shelter now, all these messages coming forth this strong, do it now. You know what's in your heart. And then at the bottom, it says options. This is not forced down anybody's throat. You choose. It's your choice. We are that free to choose. But we know things have not been giving us life abundant. Do we deserve to be truly happy? Or do we have to keep settling for a miserable, sad, unfulfilled life? You want a happy environment. You want a happy marriage. You want a happy job, career. You want a happy family. You want a happy relationship. You want happy life. Why are we acting like life is supposed to be hard? No, life is supposed to be happy. But because of decisions and the things that we're involved in, the world, hard, hard is here. But it doesn't need to be a part of us. We should be saying enough is enough. Enough of the hard knocks life. Enough is enough. I want happiness. I want joy. I want abundance. I want peace. And I want everything and everybody around me in my world to be the same way. And if it's not, cut it off. Be serious about your happiness, your joy, your peace, your abundance in your world.